GMB pros, guys. Those that are catching the replay, those that are here in the live, I appreciate you. Thank you for your support once again, guys. So this is kind of a subject that I wanted to cover that it's been important to me, something that I've been practicing for many, many, many years, and I found some success to it. And I've added it and polished the process throughout the years. So I kind of wanted it to bring the message home. It's December 1st. We already need to prep and start building that momentum for the new year, right? 2024, that's coming up. So we want to set the our goals, right? So the subject of today is like what are your goals, and then your primary goals and lagging goals, and what does that mean, and how to structure your goals for the new year coming up. And I just wanted to maybe bring this topic to the top of your mind. I hope you're working on it already, and how to structure your goals where it's not just writing them down, kind of setting things in between the details, right? So one of the things that I have some notes here that I wanted to share with you guys is how to think, right? How to think, because how you think, your mindset will do anything. And I put here mindset on here is like the first thing for your goals that I believe, for your leading goals and your lagging goals. And I'll get into deeper into that a little bit here. So one of the things that I want to make sure is the wrong mindset will stop us from success, right? Having you hear it over and over, how you look at things, perspective, a paradigm change. Maybe if you switch a little bit, it'll make the whole picture look different. So one of the things I want to speak at as you're doing this for your goals with leading and lagging goal setting here is that mindset. Like, we need to think big, right? We need to think bigger, have that successful, the abundance mindset. Don't limit yourself. These are goals that you want to write down, and hopefully by the end of this, you'll have like the idea of how to make those goals very achievable, right? So one of the things that I wanted to set up here for you guys is that have that in mind as you sit down to write your goals. Is the wrong mindset will stop success. That's the first thing. The 6 inches between our ears, right? One of the things that I want to kind of point to is dreaming big, right? If you want to live like the 1% lifestyle or have that income like the top 1%, I just named it lifestyle. We have to start thinking like the 1% do. More importantly than that, I believe, is we have to act like the 1%. And then ask that question of yourself, who do we need to become? Right. So the 8 or 7 figure Alfredo, right? The 7 figure, and then who do you need to become that 1%er? Whatever that number is for you, the 84K a month, the 10K a month, the 5K a month, who do we need to become to get to that particular goal and start acting and thinking like that particular person, right? So one of the first steps is it's kind of going to be up to us. We have to take responsibility if it's going to happen with all our actions, whether we have direct control or we don't, right? We need to take 100% responsible 100% of the time. So we need to take responsibility, I should say, for all of our actions 100% of the time, whether it be our business, our personal life, whatever area of business is. I think if we do that, it kind of will open the door to more opportunities to maybe solve those issues or how to change that situation. Okay. So kind of go with me down this path. I've polished it. This is something that I practice and it's made an impact. So kind of track with me, go down this path with me as you're developing your goals. This is going to be short and punchy. I just want to bring your goal settings up front, right? So take responsibility 100% of the time for no matter what area of your life as you're setting these goals, because I want you to start opening up those doors of opportunity for you to advance, to achieve, or to solve, right? We should be able to hit all our goals 100% of the time. And if we don't, it's either something of knowledge that we need to get, a relationship that we need to make, or work harder. It's usually one of those three things. Either we need to work a little bit harder, or it's something that we don't know that help us, or a relationship that we can build to help reach our goals 100% of the time. Again, if we accept responsibility, we immediately start looking for solutions in any part of our lives: business, personal, spiritual, financial, relationship, right? We start looking for those solutions. So I'm gonna kind of gear this towards the business part of it, right? So if any issues that you may have, any problems that you may have, it's usually not and this is one of the things that for this coming year that I'm shifting my mind, is we have to become systematic and set up our systems to get this to get to your goal a lot quicker, right? So I'm going to take the stem of business in this particular lagging and leading goals, right? So one of the things that I want to kind of highlight is, and it's so true if you kind of sit down and think about it, that problems usually don't stem from like people, right? Usually problems stem, if you kind of take a look back in the businesses, is from poor systems set up. And that's what I want you to kind of think, even for myself. I'm taking this year's make the process and everything systematic, right? There's a flow to it. There's steps to it that you have to do. And people, if you create a system, people will adopt and depend on the system and to help them guide, what you want to do. You want to create this system so it runs on its own, and you know exactly what the steps, and in the systems it will grow and become its own entity, and it will grow on its own independent of you, right? And in the system, you have it set up, you have your process set up, and it's a flow that you have that it will kind of get rid of. And what we want to do is get rid of and eliminating incongruent thought patterns. Remember, I started this whole thing with your thought, your 6 inches, the way you think, getting the mindset, the wrong mindset will stop you from success. So that's what you want to eliminate from people, just to follow a system, even yourself. And hopefully, just track with me as I kind of lead you down this road of how to get rid of your belief and your actions should match, your goals should match in everything that you do. So incongruent thinking, right? Now, we have to think as you're developing this. One of the steps is, you want to have conviction and confidence in your business and what you do and whatnot. So we have to take a look as we're developing and trying to grow our businesses. You have to develop, and let's say for most of us are marketers, most of us are SEO, something to do within marketing. So if you have to invest in yourself and set those goals in yourself, and kind of drink your own Kool-Aid, kind of put to practice what you preach and you want your clients. So if you want to be a professional X, make sure you're investing and becoming a professional X, a professional marketer, a professional, web designer, professional, whatever your business is, a professional plumber. Invest in your tools in your business to become that professional. So when you're selling to customers, they're buying a professional and they're spending like you spend and becoming that profession, right? That way, when you talk, you're talking with confidence and you're talking with conviction because of your knowledge, and you invested in yourself and you spend how you want your customers to spend with you. Okay. So because you're investing in yourself and that potential income of growth, you can sell that way to your clients because you're doing the same thing. So hopefully that kind of makes sense as far as like that path you want to take. Now, when you were writing our goals and we're writing them down, and we kind of said this before, we have to kind of think um, we already know what we want. We already know what we have to do. What are you willing to do? First of all, like you have those goals. What are you willing to do? What are you willing to give up to reach those goals? Who's the person you have to become? What is the mindset? How do they think? How do they act? Right? We got to get that like clear. Um, you're investing in yourself, you're writing these things down to become that professional you want to become. You want to have a process, you want to have a system to help you move along, right? So kind of have that in mind. What do you when you're writing your goals, first of all, we want to write them down, right? You need to have them written down. And you guys know, like all, you've read before, people that write them down, they seem to achieve them more, they reach more of their goals or whatnot. So one of the things, writing your goals down, and this is what I want to take it to, you have your lagging goals and your leading goals. So for some of us, we want 10 more customers, right? That is kind of like the lagging goal. Okay. I want to get to 84K a month in MRR. That is the lagging goal. The leading goal is what is the steps that you need to do to reach that lagging goal. That's the result. Okay, right? But what is the work that you want to put on a daily basis? So, for example, I want 10 SEO clients. That's the lagging goal. I will submit 5 proposals on Upwork. I will send 100 cold emails. I will reach out on Facebook. I will reach out on LinkedIn to get to that 5 SEO clients, right? So as far as your goals as well, you have, as you write down your goals, what you want to accomplish, the money, the weight, the, in your business, the 10 clients, right? So that would be the lagging. I want to lose 10 pounds. The leading goal would be, I'm going to walk every day. I'm going to go to the gym once a week. I'm going to eat less. I'm going to track my meals. So those are the individual steps that we do on a daily basis to get to that lagging goal results. And I think this is something that I kind of lacked. Like I was the one that would put, hey, I want 10 clients. I want, savings. I want to go to church. I want to, I would take all the topics, right? Spiritual, financial, personal, business, and I would put what I thought was the leading goal, but really in reality, that is the lagging goal. And then what you want to do as the leading goal is, okay, what are the steps? Like on Sunday, block out time, you're going to go to church for your spiritual life. Weight loss, okay, block out the time that you're going to walk every day. For clients, right? I want to have X amount of appointments. Okay, what am I going to do to get those appointments? What are the reach outs going to be on a daily basis that you block those out? So those are going to be your leading goals that you do on a daily basis to help you reach that. So my sheet went from one entry to the lagging goals, one at the top of the page, middle of the page, and then I get another page, top and middle, because then the lagging goals, I want to put those steps that'll help me to reach that particular goal. Now, with the goals, right? Action, pivoting, and time equals results. So work, adjustments, and time will always equal results. Consistent daily actions, right? That's the name of the game. Now, here is the next thing. You want to put in the work. You want to make adjustments to what's not working or working. You want to pivot if something works for you, the path of least resistance, or something attracts you, you can do something more better, or you can do something more on a consistent that you like better than the other thing, and then you take time with that. That will equal results. So action or work, pivoting or adjusting with time will always equal results. Now, this is daily. This leading goals are going to be daily actions, right? Now, here's the issue, whether it's too high, too low, or dreaming too big. If in any case you reach or you hit your daily goal, right, for 30 days straight, adjust it. Have it move up. So for example, if for 30 days straight, I want 10 new clients, and in order to get that, I'm gonna apply for or submit 5 Upwork proposals. If you hit that for 30 days, you need to up it. Then you're gonna do 7. You do that for 30 days, and then you up it. If once you start like, man, this is getting harder, you're missing it. Okay, now you have a benchmark. But with that, and that's part of like the adjustments, with that, you have the work, you're able to pivot if it's working. You make the adjustments, and then take that number in this example of like Upwork, and then put it with time, and that will give you results. Okay, take the individual things you have to do. So if you're able to walk every day, maybe 3 blocks, you up it for 4 blocks, right? If you're going to the gym every day for 30 days, okay, now maybe go longer duration, right? If you go to church, every Sunday, maybe because that's your spiritual goal, maybe you volunteer, just up your goal. Up it. If you hit it for 30 days straight, whatever that action of your leading goals, up it if you hit it for 30 days straight. Now, another thing that's helped me, every Friday, we just met this morning at 8 o'clock, find an accountability group that you can meet. I would suggest make it small. Make it where people are rowing in the same direction, have the same path as you do. Now, within this group, you want a couple of things. One, that you're rowing in the same direction. So this is an additional stuff that you can do to help you achieve this. You want an accountability group. I would definitely suggest that we meet the same time every day. But one of the things that you want to do is look to who has done it before. Okay. People that are ahead of you, right? People that are going to give you tough love, and that they want to see progress in this accountability group. Competition, what's your struggles? Did it work for you? This didn't work for me. I tried this, you tried that. What's the better result? So in this accountability group, you want to find something like that, where again, somebody that's done it, somebody that's ahead of you, tough love, wants to see progress in you. Stay plugged in, guys. Always, that's kind of my formula as far as what I found to be successful. It's that part of staying plugged in. With your goals, you want some type of accountability group. Another thing, this might seem goofy, I have what's called like a vision board. Mine's digital. I admit I don't get to it every day, but that morning routine that you have, you want to visualize, you want to have it up. Because the whole thing is, that saying is out of mind, out of sight, out of mind, right? I believe how that go. You want to keep it in front of you. You want to remind you. You want to have your why while you're working. Get clarity. Get focused. Don't get distracted. Block out that time. Are you hitting your daily goals as far as your lagging goals, and your leading goals, I should say, to get to that lagging goal results that you set yourself up? Are there people pushing you? Are there people helping you along this way? And the cool part, if you surround yourself with people that have done it before and they see you taking action, it's going to make a difference. Now, they will help you. They're out there, guys. There's people that are very successful, willing to help and willing to help you move forward. Not do the work for you, but guide you, keep you in the lane, scold you, tough love. Why haven't you done it? What are you doing? That's distracting. Knock that off, right? Whatever the case may be, they know you better than anybody. So guys, I'm going to summarize this basically. setting your goals for leading and your lagging goals for 2024. Start working on it, get moving on that. This is something that I'm passionate, that I've practiced for years. But I want to remind you guys, just maybe somewhere in this, you guys pick up an aha moment, or the light bulb comes on for you, or like, okay, I'm going to try that. So again, your mindset, having the wrong mindset will stop success. So work on your mindset, get your mindset right, abundance thinking. Nobody, it's your competition, right? There's enough for everybody. My sunshine doesn't take away from your sunshine. Your sunshine doesn't take away from mine. Okay. Remember that 1% lifestyle, I just use the 1% lifestyle, whatever that number is, lifestyle. How do they think? How do they talk? And more importantly, how do they act? You want to act like that. Who do I need to become to hit my one goal? Take responsibility 100% of the time for everything in your life, business, life, 100%. It's your fault, right? Take responsibility. That will open the door when that'll open the door basically for an immediate, you start looking for solutions, how to have a different outcome. So eliminating like conflicting thoughts, kind of develop a system and a process so you can kind of see what you need. Systemize your prospecting, systemizing your onboarding, systemize everything. So if somebody goes in there to help you, there's a system already to get that stuff done. Let the system guide them on what they need to do next. I'm working on that. And so I'm off, that's a tip that you can thank me later. Okay. Because as you're writing these goals down, guys, you have, again, your lagging goals is the result. I want more money. I want more customers. I want a better weight loss, whatever that may be. And then the leading goal is going to be those little individual steps that you take, right? And if you have a system for every one of those things that you do, that the one thing you let the system guide you on what to do next. Kind of keep in mind, you will have, what do you need to do? And more importantly, what are you willing to give up to get that, reach those goals? And action is going to be required. You can adjust, you can pivot. At that with time will give you results. Remember, there's 3 things why we don't kind of reach our goals, right? It's either some knowledge, maybe a book you need to read, or relationship you need to get connected with, or you're not working hard enough. Do I need to just more activity? Maybe you have the right knowledge. Maybe, you have the right relationships, but you need more of that activity to get you there. Remember, consistency, daily action will reach you. Connect yourself with accountability. Have like a vision board of what that looks like. So guys, with all this being said, hopefully it's something that I, polished myself throughout the years, and I thought it would be of value to you guys. Hopefully you're tracking, you pick up something, apply it to what you're doing now, guys. Make sure you're writing these goals down. Make sure you're getting detailed on it. Get your mindset right. Get a system down. Get your goals, lagging goals, the steps that you need to take, and then just put some action into that. Surround yourself with winners, people that have done it. Get that vision. Always keep your eye on the ball. Keep your eye on the target. That way you can hit it. With that said, guys, I appreciate you. I thank you, those that are catching the replay, those that are that were on the live. Thank you, and I appreciate you guys very much. With that said, much love and much success, and I'll see you on the next one.